Hello, my friends. Welcome to Goof and Giggle. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me. So we are making finger paints today. I tried to find a recipe for you that was not cooking, but this one you do have to cook a little bit. What I've just put in this pot is 1 cup of water, 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, a teaspoon and a half of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're gonna bring this to a boil, stirring the whole time on your stove at medium heat. It looks very liquidy and like paint right now, but believe me, it's going to gel up really fast and really nice for you. After it starts to lose its color of white and turn clear, it's going to start turning into a jelly-like consistency. Let it cool just a little bit, and then you can add your food coloring. And if you want to, just for fun, you might want to add some essential oil for some scent. I like this grapefruit one in the purple. It just smells so great. And also the health benefits of the oils can be brought out while the kids are playing too. I use an edible brand of oil so that if your child puts this in their mouth, it won't hurt them at all. I only use materials that are edible for young children, and this project can be for any child. As soon as they start sitting in their high chair, they're ready to finger paint, because don't they already finger paint their baby food, right? Okay, so let's see what happens after we get it all done here. So now I've put the food color in this one. I've stirred it up, and you can see that the consistency is very jelly-like. And what you want to do is put a blob on paper and then start smearing it around with your child. You may have a child that just wants to use one finger, or a child that wants to splat. So get ready for both of them. I would have a bucket of water close by so you can do a quick cleanup in between colors if they want to, or if they just get a little psyched out about the whole gushy stuff. But believe me, you're gonna have some fun with this with your children. So this one, we've already done a little creation with it, and we took some cake sprinkles just for fun at the end and sprinkled them onto our paint just for extra fun. And this is wax paper. And then we also have a creation going with regular white printer's paper. You can use construction paper, so I'm going to start one with the construction paper here. Ah, that feels great. And just play with it all you want. I taped them to the table so they don't move around underneath the child. And then this one is foil. So that's super fun too. Makes a very different contrast of the color to the paint and the foil. So that works great too. So what you want to do is just give your child a selection, but I wouldn't start with all 4 different papers in one setting. Try one kind of paper, or simply finger paint on your high chair or your table surface to start out with. Then the next time you might want to try a different kind of paper to put it on, or a different color, or mix some new colors up. The 3rd or 4th time, then you might want to add something else like the cake sprinkles. And then as it grows, maybe your child would want to go to the toy box and add some fun things in from there too. How would it look like if we used our finger paints as glue for these blocks? Would that be fun? Do you see one of your children sitting at the table making buildings with mortar and finger paint like that? That would be fun too. And then maybe taking something from the dollhouse and setting it out, and your little girl or little boy can play like in the kitchen making the Play-Doh or the finger paints, and they can put some in the kitchen and play like that. And then for even more fun, we could take a little truck from the toy box and roll it around to make a really cool design, and tracks into, let's put a little bit more of our finger paint in there and track it around. Yeah, that's looking good. He could even put some in the front loader. So it's more than just with our fingers. We can play with this with our toys. But again, I wouldn't start all of this in one session. I would slowly add it and give yourself about a month worth of fun with this finger painting. So another thing that you can do to preserve some of your artwork is to take a plain piece of paper and lay it on top of the design that your child just made. Press it down, pull it back. This is called a paint transfer. And look at those car tracks. Isn't that fun? So your children will have fun with that too, and you can let that dry and remember your finger painting fun. So just some ideas. All you need is the cornstarch, salt, water, sugar, a little food coloring, and you're ready to go with the fun. Have a great day. My recipes will be on Goof and Giggle Facebook page and SharonPearson.com. Thank you for joining me.